Hi, and welcome to Pics. This week, I will be reviewing a movie called The Innkeepers. Now, if you watched my review last week when I reviewed The House of the Devil, there's this new director that I absolutely love. His name is Ty West. Never heard of this guy before in my life, and if I just hadn't happened to stumble upon The House of the Devil, I would have still never heard of this guy because he hasn't really made a huge blockbuster film like, some of these other horror directors, and he really needs to because he's so talented. He needs to have that breakout film. So when I heard that he had another film on Netflix, I instantly wanted to see it. I could not wait to see this movie. All right, so I'll give you a short synopsis of what The Innkeepers is about. There's this guy and this girl who work in this hotel, and the hotel is about to close down. And the guy runs a ghost hunting sort of website that he all believes in ghosts and stuff, and he believes that this hotel is haunted. And the girl who's there kind of goes along with him, kind of like, oh yeah, sure, this is fun. Let's see if this hotel is haunted. Obviously, they start walking around the hotel to see if they could find spirits and whatnot. And Ty West, and this is a 100% proof that The House of the Devil wasn't just a fluke, that he is as good as I'm saying that this guy is. Because The Innkeepers was absolutely spectacular from beginning to end. This was a great, great movie. And again, I said, if you watch my House of the Devil review, that if Ty West can make a great film with all of his talent, the movie should blow you away. And this movie does. It just completely blew me away. Now, these people in the film are really done very realistically. I mean, these are the kind of people that I would probably hang out with or that I would probably even know. I mean, they just seem like real people. They don't seem like actors, portraying these people. They seem like they're the real deal when you're watching it. And I absolutely love that about this film. Everybody in the whole film seems very realistic, like nothing is put on or anything like that. And the movie starts out kind of funny. I mean, there's a lot of funny sequences that goes on, but then towards the middle of the end, it starts getting pretty freaking intense. I mean, my wife watched probably the last half an hour to hour of this movie with a pillow over her head because she couldn't watch the movie. I mean, it gets really scary towards the end of it. And it's not like crazy violent movie either. I mean, there's not blood and hacking and heads flying. It's more of like a Paranormal Activity sort of thing where it's creepy, but it's not bloody creepy. And it's done extremely well. I mean, I love this movie, and I don't know why this wasn't released in the theaters, or if it was released in the theaters, I don't know why it wasn't a massive hit when it came out. And I have never met anyone come up to me and say, "Hey, did you see The Innkeepers?" And be like, "What is that?" If you love horror films and you're not watching this, there's something wrong with you. Okay. Now, I also found out that Ty West directed a short in another movie that just came out called VHS. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that now too. And he still hasn't yet made his breakout film. The Innkeeper should have been the breakout film, but nobody saw it apparently. I can't wait to see what this guy does next. He is an incredible director. And do yourself a favor, if you have Netflix, find The Innkeepers and watch it immediately. Turn all the lights off. Be prepared to be blown away by this film. It's that good. So let's bring up the Pics meter and see what I give it. An absolute 5 out of 5. It was great, people. This absolutely great horror film, beginning to end. I could not have enjoyed it anymore. Watch it. That's all I gotta say. Just watch it. You'll love it. And also watch The House of the Devil. Watch that House of the Devil first, and then watch The Innkeepers. Because House of the Devil isn't as good as The Innkeepers. And then when you kind of watch that, you come off of that, and you watch The Innkeeper, and you're like, oh my god, this is great. So I'll see you next time on Pics.
blurb.